Hi babe, welcome back to my channel. Hi, hello, good morning. My hair is wet. I'm in a rush. It's Bali's second birthday. So many things happening today. Just felt like I needed to start this vlog right now before we get into the day because I don't know what's gonna happen later today. I'm getting ready to head down to Orange County for the day. I've got some stuff planned down there. I have so much to fill you in on. I'm already leaving 45 minutes late. Whoops. So I'm just gonna have to fill you in later. I went to yoga this morning and then decided to shower and wash my hair, and everything just took way longer than anticipated. So we're gonna be late, but that's okay. Everything's happening in perfect timing. So let's go. I'll fill you in once we get down to Orange County. Hi, birthday girl. Hi, birthday girl. Couldn't tell already. I'm looking at apartments. I gotta fill you in on why and where and all the things. But for now, it's on to the next apartment. OMG, this is gorgeous. This is seriously so pretty. I love my little view outside. Look at these amazing windows and this amazing kitchen. You know my kitchen right now. I have about this much counter space. So this is a treat. This is an absolute treat.
I mean, this is like everything right here for you.
I don't know. This is so Shayla. Like,
I love the pendant lighting.
I cannot get over the light. Getting the birthday girl some treats and toys. I don't know how that day went so fast, but it's past 8 o'clock and I am exhausted. It's dark out, my feet are killing me. I literally walked close to 20,000 steps. I walked so much looking at apartments today. I have so much to fill you in on, but now I need to drive back to LA. I'm exhausted. And I gotta get ready for a shoot tomorrow. I need to call Patty, my assistant, and we need to figure out what time we're shooting tomorrow. And I just feel like I have so much to do. This week has been crazy. We're gonna have to do an actual catch up tomorrow at some point because I feel like by the time I get home, it's gonna be like 9:30 or 10, which is way past my bedtime. And yeah, I feel like I'm not even making sense at this point because I'm exhausted. So I shall see you tomorrow. I don't know if you can hear me over the AC unit and fan. Sorry, it's very hot here in LA. But once again, I'm doing a terrible job at vlogging. Patty just got here and we're gonna go and shoot some content. And today's just kind of been a crazy day. I know I said that I was gonna fill you in on things and I haven't done that yet. So maybe you'll do it later or possibly tomorrow because it's already 3 o'clock and we have a ton of work to do. Good morning. It has been quite a week. This is the 4th day that I'm attempting to vlog. I started this vlog last Friday, tried to vlog on Saturday, didn't work. Tried to vlog on Sunday, didn't work. It is now Monday. I did not upload a YouTube video yesterday, which I feel so bad about. I don't think I've missed an upload day since I started YouTube. So I'm so sorry this is going up late. And that is because this week has just been crazy. So much is going on. As I've said numerous times already, I had every intention of doing that this morning. However, I've decided that it's time to get my nails done. They're looking a little crusty. So I'm gonna go get my nails done. I wanna stop at Trader Joe's. I have laundry that needs to be done. I don't know if you can see it by my desk, but I have a huge pile in my car already, and I have that huge bag because I literally have not had time to do laundry. It has just been a crazy, hectic week. And I need to set you down because my arm is shaking. I can't hold the camera anymore. It's just been one of those weeks where I feel like I'm running around like a crazy person. My house was filthy. I finally got it cleaned yesterday, but the laundry was piling up. The house was just a mess. I wasn't in my normal routine or schedule, and it just felt so chaotic that I needed to get myself together yesterday, which I kind of did. I gave both the dogs a bath, cleaned the house, got my laundry together to take today, got some things sorted. I answered emails this morning and I feel a lot better. But yeah, I've just been running behind. I think I should probably leave now to go to my nail appointment so that I'm not late. And I feel like if I start telling you all of these updates, it's gonna take longer than I have time for. So let's go do these nails, go to Trader Joe's, start my laundry, and then we will finally get to catch up. I didn't even do my morning routine this morning again because I had to hop right on the computer and get back to emails that I have not gotten back to in like 4 or 5 days. It's not cool. This happens though. You get behind, things happen. So anyway, let's go do that and then we will finally officially catch up. I can get you up to speed, do my morning routine, do all the things, and like try to get back to feeling grounded and not so chaotic. Just keeping it real in this vlog. Obsessed with my new nails. Look how cute they are. Laundry's in, waiting for it to dry. Grocery shopped, showed you a little mini Trader Joe's haul of what I got. I got more snacks than usual this time because sometimes it's just good to have some snacks around, you know? I don't snack that often, but lately I've been feeling so busy, as I've said 100 times. I don't always have time to stop and make a whole meal. So I thought it'd be good to have some snacks on board. And gonna eat the rest of my meal prepped salad. This is the same salad I make all the time. And yes, I'm gonna eat it out of the giant serving bowl because this is the last bit of it. And why would I put it in another bowl and make more dishes for myself when I can just eat out of this? It's one of the perks of living alone is just getting to eat straight out of the container, you know? I'm gonna eat, sit down for a moment because I've been going at 100 miles an hour. And then we will finally do our catch up before I head to yoga. Okay, it's officially catch up time. Figured I would catch you up to speed while I finally put my bag back together because I've been sleeping with it like this for the last few days. Also, if you're not sleeping with selenite, you're missing out. I'm gonna just apologize in advance if there are loud noises because they're doing construction in my building. So sorry. Where do I even begin? Last week was Memorial Day. I had my second vaccine shot on the 1st. I was in Orange County because I got my first one in Orange County, so I got my second one in Orange County as well. And I felt really good the whole day after my vaccine shot. And then I came home that night and I was really sick, like really sick. And it took me out for a few days. I was exhausted. I feel totally fine now and I'm still so happy that I did it, but I was not feeling well. I had a really bad headache. I had a fever a few times and body aches, and that just like threw me out of my routine. So that's the first thing that kind of took me out of my schedule and it just kind of threw me off last week. Plus I was on my cycle, which is like a double whammy. You know, it's already hard enough being on your cycle. And then on top of that, throw in symptoms from the vaccine. And it was just like, it was a lot. And now comes the part about me possibly moving. Here's the thing. If you follow me on Instagram, then you've probably already heard a little bit of this because I did share on my stories the other day. But basically, I don't necessarily want to move, but it's getting to the point where I might have to move. I used to live in the apartment underneath me, which was super dark. I started my YouTube channel downstairs, living in the little cave. It had super dark flooring. It had really bad light. The kitchen was really dark. All of these things are, I understand, not the end of the world, but it just wasn't a super positive vibe inducing space. And your space is really important. And so I basically manifested the apartment that I'm in now. I thought that I would move from the building, but then this apartment ended up opening up. They had to demolish the entire thing because the people that were living here before had lived here for like ever. And so basically I got to pick everything out in this apartment and pretty much customize it and make it into the exact apartment that I was looking for in my price range, in the area that I wanted, blah, blah, blah. So it was super exciting. I was so excited to move in, moved in, and then like 2 months later, these people moved in underneath me and they were really loud. He just spoke really loud. He had a really loud voice. I could hear him talking on his phone on speakerphone all day. He would listen to music loud, and he was up late, and he would have friends over and they were smoking and partying all the time, and it just was disruptive to my life. I understand that I live in an apartment. I understand there's going to be some noise, but I had just never lived with a neighbor that was that loud all the time. So anyway, I dealt with that for 2 years, and then they moved out like a month ago. And I was so happy. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Finally, I'm gonna have peace and quiet. I stuck it out. I was patient. Full exhale. So happy. And then an even noisier neighbor moved in underneath me. Oh, shit. It's such a bummer. He's even noisier in a different way. It's like they're both terrible neighbors because they just don't care about anyone else but themselves. But this new one plays very, very, very loud techno music every single day. During the week, it's from 5 p.m. when he gets home from work until usually, I think I've been falling asleep somewhere around 11:30 or 12. It's like goes from 5 to 10 or midnight every single night. And it's not even good techno music. It's like, you know those techno songs that are like 7 to 14 minutes long that just have repetitive beats over and over and over and over and over again? That's what it is. And I can hear it like it's in my apartment. It's so loud, like there's a nightclub underneath me. They were also smoking in the courtyard, which, look, no shade, but I don't want to smell smoke in my apartment. I shouldn't have to. I waited a couple of weeks thinking they're just moving in. Maybe, you know, they're having an unpacking party or whatever, and they'll like chill out a little bit. 2 weeks in, and I'm like, okay, this is not going to work. There's cigarette butts everywhere. They're letting their dog go to the bathroom all over the courtyard. He's making noise every night. He's hammering at 1 a.m. numerous times. And I'm just like, this isn't going to work for me. Like, this is driving me crazy. Mind you, I usually sleep with a white noise machine, and I sleep with a humidifier. I have my humidifier all the time. It's like kind of a hum noise. So it's kind of drains out the noise. I've been keeping my humidifier on, obviously, all day long, but also I've been keeping my white noise machine on. And I've been putting my AC unit on, which is loud and like makes a humming noise. And I've been using a fan. So I should basically sound like I'm in a vacuum, and I can still hear the music. So I let my landlord know. I was like, hey, look, you know, they're smoking in the courtyard. It's coming into my windows. It's making my apartment smell. And the music is just like a little bit too loud. And I'm just wondering if you could reach out to them and ask them to just, you know, be mindful of everyone around them. They did stop smoking in the courtyard, but then they started smoking in their apartment. I don't know if they're smoking cigarettes in the apartment, but they're definitely smoking weed in the apartment, which again, no shade. It's just not my jam. And I also don't want my entire apartment smelling like weed, and I shouldn't have to. And it's just gone beyond. So with all that being said, been trying to make it work and make do, but I am getting to the point where I'm like feeling so frustrated and so annoyed. I tried talking to him. He's not receptive. I put up really friendly signs in the entryway to say like, please be mindful of your noise, and no, nothing's working. And the landlord is not willing to do anything. She basically was like, I can't tell someone to not smoke in the apartment. Can't tell someone what to do with their body. And just making it into a whole other thing and saying that she can't tell him to not listen to music. And I'm like, I'm not saying don't listen to music. I'm just saying, can you turn it down a little bit? Like, if I can hear it over my 5 noise machines and TV, it's a little too loud. Like it scares the dogs. Dogs can hear it and they hide in the closet because the music is so loud. Anyway, that's my current situation. I lived a life full of chaos and noise, working in nightclubs and being in a very toxic and abusive, chaotic relationship. And having a quiet, safe, peaceful home is really important to me. And I feel like that it has been lost. It was kind of lost with the last neighbors, and now it's feeling very lost with the new neighbor. So I kind of started to think like maybe this new person moving in who's really loud again is a sign that it's time for me to move. Because while I do like my apartment for what it is and where I'm at, there's definitely things that I wish I could change about it, you know? And the other thing I've been thinking of is, do I want to stay in LA? Like LA isn't the same as it used to be. I grew up in Orange County until I was 19. And then when I was 19, I moved to LA, and I've been in LA for 13 years. And LA is a city, so it's always had its cons to living in a city, you know? There's a lot of traffic, the homelessness, there's more crime when you're living in a city, it's not as safe, the smog, the air quality, all of that kind of stuff, it's more expensive, and the quality of what you're paying for in terms of living spaces is just like not always worth the money. But it's changed a lot. And the cons to living here have definitely been emboldened and highlighted and spotlighted throughout the last few years, and definitely throughout COVID. And it's just had me thinking, do I want to stay here? And I don't know. I'm really, really, really torn. But I have been exploring my options and thinking about maybe moving back to Orange County. I don't know. I did find that amazing apartment the other day, and I'm in love with it. It's so pretty. But it's a little more than I wanted to spend. And with the nature of my work being a full-time content creator, my income definitely fluctuates. And that apartment could be doable, but I'm just torn. I'm really truly torn whether I want to leave LA or whether I want to stay. Then you also have that fear when you're moving from an apartment to another apartment, like you could move and have another noisy neighbor or have another issue. You know, there's always going to be something. And so I've just been like trying to decide what I want to do. But last week I spent a couple of days in Orange County looking at different apartments, trying to decide. And I just, I don't know. I really could live anywhere and do what I'm doing now, which is great. So I do have that option of moving. And while, like I said, a large part of me has definitely started to see the things about living in a city that I used to kind of overlook, I'm having a harder time overlooking it because a lot of the issues are getting worse. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know what to do. But then again, there are things about LA that I love, and I just don't know. So that's my life currently. I feel very much like I'm in limbo. And as a result of running all over town and like not being home much last week, I feel like everything got messy and chaotic, and I'm like out of routine, and I'm like chaotic energy. So I've just taken today and yesterday to take care of myself and take care of my space and get a little organized, and that feels really good. And now the next thing is to take some time to meditate and journal and pull a card and really feel into what the best choice is for me. I definitely think I should look around LA at some apartments as well. I just didn't see myself moving from this place until I was either ready to buy a home or met a partner or felt confident about moving to a new area. And I'm just not at that point right now in any of those cases. So I just don't know. And maybe I don't have to make a decision, but I say that during the day when this neighbor is at work. I'm like, everything's fine here. It's great. And then every evening I'm like pulling my hair out. I can't take this anymore. It's like having to hide out in my room because it's a little quieter in my room is sad. Like I don't want to have to hide out in my room after 5 p.m. It's like so crazy. Anyway, I did not put any of that laundry away, except I did make my bed, which is good. Still have so much laundry to put away. OMG. I am not going to be happy about that later, but it's time to go to yoga. I'm going to a rooftop yoga class, which I'm very excited about. I haven't been before, so I hope it's lovely. I'm sure it will be, and I definitely need it. Yoga was lovely. I'm home now. I'm gonna start making dinner. It's 6:30 and my apartment stinks like weed. This is so annoying. Again, no shade if you like to smoke. It's just not my vibe, and I feel like I shouldn't have to inhale it if I don't want to. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to stop complaining about it, and I have to just like figure out what to do about it. Leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think I should do. Everything's so noisy here. And if you're gonna suggest trying to talk to them or trying to talk to my building owner or the landlord, I already tried, it didn't work. That's not an option. I'm gonna just assume right now that you're gonna say, move. Anyway, make a little veggie bowl with some tofu, walk the dogs, and I guess hide out in my room since I'm sure the music will begin soon. Anyway. Oh my gosh, okay, so I feel like this vlog was a complete disaster, but just know that I really did try. I feel like this isn't gonna come together very well, but I'm trying. It's late. I'm feeling a little hectic. Also, Mercury is in retrograde, so, you know, all the energy is just whew, all over the place. But either way, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you were at least like semi-entertained by this video. And if you were, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't give it a thumbs up, I will not be offended. I still love you. Make sure you're subscribed because I do upload a new video every single Sunday. I didn't this past Sunday, but for almost 2 years, I've always uploaded when I say I'm gonna upload. So please believe me, there will be a new video on Sunday. I'm gonna eat my dinner, walk the dogs, take a shower, chill, but I will see you on Sunday. I love you. Bye.